welcome to the channel. My name is Miranda and I'm Mrs. Thinking of a Master Plan. And I'm so glad you decided to join me for the Relationship Planner Plan with me and the relationship series that I'm doing. So if you're looking for a way to become a better girlfriend, wife, friend, any type of relationship, this is the video for you. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you have been with me a while, an A1 from day one, thank you so much for the support, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. Before we jump into it, though, I'm going to ask a few things from you. If you could thumb the video up if you enjoy it. Hey, comment below. Let me know how week one went for you. And last but not least, if you've not had the opportunity to join the channel, I'd love to have you here as one of my subscribers, or who I like to call affectionately Team Bella. So only thing you have to do is hit the subscribe button below along with the notification bell, and that's it. It's that simple. So you have to excuse me. I am not feeling my best. I've been having muscle spasms all day in my neck. So super painful. But autoimmune disease life, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it but try to push through, which is what I'm doing right now. But so week one of the communication challenge was good for me. I wrote down, there was a song that was played at my wedding. It's called Beautiful by Tweet. And so it's a song that my husband dedicated to me. So that's the song I walk down the aisle to and everything. So I listened to the words and I wrote down some things. I listened and then I read the lyrics because that helped me. Because sometimes y'all know, as with the Cisco Thong song, I thought it was saying junk in the trunk and it was dump in the truck or something like that. Okay. Yeah. We know I may get the words wrong to a song. Okay. All right. My kids will tell you that when the Rihanna and T.I. song was out, living my life. Hey. I'm not even going to tell you what I thought that she was saying. I learned that she was saying I'm a paper chaser, but I thought she was saying something else and it didn't make no sense, but I still sang it anyway. Okay. So, but it really helped me appreciate the song and really how he felt about me in that moment. So that's a positive thing that came out of that whole exercise. Now, the second challenge, I felt like I struggled. Okay. So not so much with my husband, because my goal was to listen to him intently after he came home from work and not interrupt him. Let him tell me about the day, not ask questions. Well, not asking questions. I did ask questions. They were clarifying questions because I wanted to understand. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with clarifying questions, but I did find myself having other conversations with said friends. We're just going to call them my said friends. And I interrupted them. So I need to work on listening, because in order to be a good friend, romantic, platonic, parent, sister, you have to be able to listen so you can really understand what the other person is talking about. All right. So I would say that week one was a success. I learned a lot about myself. I have to work on stopping myself from interrupting people, listening, and then waiting to interject. Something else that I found myself doing, well, one person, she was just talking too slow. And so I was like trying to finish her sentences because I was in a rush to get off the phone. Is that wrong? It is wrong because it's interrupting, right? So yeah, I'll be working on that. All right, so let's talk about the tips for this week. So we are going to start this week with the 4 T's of communication. And there is one that we are working on this week. The first T is timing. I'm looking down at my notes. So I want you to think of an interaction with someone this week. And as you're going through that interaction, or even just a conversation, I want you to think about timing. And why is timing important to communication? Well, let's put it to you like this. I just had a really bad day at work, really stressful. Okay? Would that be the perfect time, if you're my friend, to start telling me about the fight you had with your husband, boyfriend, or significant other last night? It wouldn't be, right? So the challenge this week is about timing. Is this a good time to bring this up, considering what else is going on right now? Is it a good time for me to express myself, considering my own emotions and issues right now? Is this a good time for them to hear me out? This is important, because if you are not listening to what's going on with the other person you're communicating with, you cannot answer any of these questions. So in your planners this week, I want you to find 2 instances, 2 different people where you exercise good timing. That means the person that you're communicating with is in the right headspace, and the moment of time is good for you to bridge this conversation. And you, at the same time, your emotions need to be right to bridge this conversation. Now, I think this one is a big one, because I'm thinking, okay, if I know that my husband had a long day at work and he left the toilet seat up and I fell in the toilet when I went to use the restroom, is when he gets home from work, is it a good time for me to talk to him about that? Do you think he's going to be in the right headspace? Why would I do that? You know what I mean? That's just an example. My husband does not do that. I don't fall into the toilet. None of that. Okay. But I'm just saying, that's just an example. So timing of the conversations that you're having. When is the perfect time? So we have these 3 questions that we're going to ask ourselves when we are getting ready to have an important conversation. And this is with anyone. Okay. Anyone. These are things that you can exercise. So the 4 T's of communication, this week we're going through the first one. Okay, guys, well, let's jump into the plan with me, because I definitely want to leave a lot of room in my planner so that I can document this activity. I hope you guys are enjoying. All right, so let's jump in and get it decorated. I picked stickers from the Modern Farmhouse sticker book, and I think that they will complement this spread quite nicely. So we are going to go ahead and start laying the stickers down. So of course this still says November. So I'm going to take my white out and white that right on out. I just knocked my pins on the floor. Okay. This is June, of course. Okay, so I thought that we would start here in this corner, and I'm not moving this too much because of the angle of the camera. So I'm hoping you could see everything I'm doing. Yes, very good. I'm gonna actually bring everything over just a little bit so we can see everything. Okay, very good. All right. So I'm feeling that. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. And I like this sticker, always be kind. Because sometimes in communication, it is not always easy to be kind. And I'm just gonna cover up this area here. I probably should have put down something over the grid paper, but I'm not. Gonna lay this here. I think the most important part of this video, even though it is a relationship planner, is to make sure that we are, documenting how these exercises made us feel, and then things that you want to remember. Because when you write down things, it records it in your memory. And I'm not gonna say that it's gonna stay in your memory, but it at least is recorded in your memory. Okay, I don't know why I have this purple tweezer in the picture. All right, let's get this big sticker here. I've layered all kinds of things on top of it, but that's one of those little wreaths, and I never really get to use them. I really didn't know how to use them before this. This just says be a nice human, but I thought it would be great to layer up here. Simply because it gave us another opportunity to really bring that color scheme into play. The greens and the olive green and kind of like that blush color. And then the sticker that says believe in yourself. You can become a better communicator. A communicator is going to make you successful in your relationship. And that is the end goal. It really is. Okay, let's put this one kind of right there. And then I grabbed a couple of bullet points to just add to the spread. So I'm going to put them here. And that is looking pretty good. All right. Love it. Okay. Gonna pop over to the other side. And really, I'm going to try to mirror what I did on the other side. Just stretching it out, maybe just a little bit more because, of course, we have an additional day on this side of things. I like this weekend fun sticker, so I'm going to put it here. All right. And the quote sticker I have here on this side, it says, you were made to do hard things. So we're going to try to put this right in the middle of this page as well. Okay. And then we're going to mark the other side. We have a floral to go here. All right. And we're going to come over here and get these little star bullet points. Okay. I want to add this here in this box. Okay. And then I have this little box, this little wreath to come right. I don't know if I want it right there. Let's see where I'm going to want it. All right, so I'm going to grab this lovely layered situation, just like I have on the other side. And I'm going to put it kind of right here. Okay. And then I am going to take this one and I'm going to put it here on Sunday. And the reason why is because I can use this space to right there. I can use that space to right there. And that's pretty much it. I know it's simple, but I absolutely think it is gorgeous. So I wanted to review the challenge with you again because that does complete the plan with me portion of the video. But of course, the meat and potatoes is really our communication. So we're starting with the 4 T's of communication. And this week we're working on timing. I want you to have a conversation with 2 people. It can be your friend of the same sex. It could be your significant other. It could be a family member. But remember timing. And timing is all about asking yourself these 3 questions. Is this a good time to bring up this, considering what is going on right now? Is this a good time for me to express myself, considering my own emotions and heart issues? And is it a good time for them to hear me out? So not only does this force you to be thoughtful and have meaning conversation where you can give information and the person on the other end can receive information. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that you enjoy the challenge this week. I am looking forward to hearing how you did next week. And other than that, that's going to be it. Don't forget to do the 3 things, which is like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao, Bella.